The Ranveer Show Clips, India's smartest podcast highlights channel. Subscribe and hit that bell icon. So I think it's really cool that you've made this business that you're enjoying. And something that a lot of young kids fear about their careers is that I may not be able to figure stuff out myself.
Yeah.
What advice do you have for someone like that? Because you've made it so far in your own career, you are in a position to give that kind of advice to people.
For me, a corporate job was never in the scenario at all. And there are a lot of people who are like that, like who just don't want to work for someone, they want to work for themselves. And once you find your passion, just push it, like don't give up. I think that's so important. And also for women who are doing it, I feel like for someone like me, I've always been very shy and not very social. So sometimes you feel like, oh, I won't be able to run my business because I can't really go and talk to people. But I don't think that's very important, because if your work is good, it's going to speak for itself. So patience, hard work, and just be true.
Fearless.
Yes, and being true to yourself. I think don't ever lose yourself in the entire thing.
And also something you don't acknowledge yourself for is that I feel you're someone who's an executor. Like you don't just leave thoughts in your head, you make sure that things are done.
Yeah, if I really want something, I will get it done.
What do you think is your biggest strength, like that's gotten you far in your own career? If you had to pick out one thing.
Okay, I think it's not a great quality, but I am a bit stubborn sometimes. And I remember it was like, I think a year and a half into my blog when I wasn't getting paid as much as we would have wanted to, and there was a lot that I was putting into, a lot of time and effort that I was putting into the blog. And my mom had asked me to shut the blog and continue focusing more on the store, because that was obviously bringing in more money at that point. And I remember having a huge fight with her where I cried and I was like, no, there is no way I'm going to do this. I'm going to make sure I make time for both. And today I feel so glad that I didn't give up, because it was my stubbornness probably that got me here. And a lot of times when I give up, when I think of a concept, I'm like, okay, this might not be possible. And I'm like, no, I want it done. So probably that.
You call it stubbornness, I call it passion and determination.